I told you how I went all in. Well, I'm more than all in now. I doubled down and I used margin, and I have put everything I have into Amazon. I know, Amazon, the company that has continued to screw me over and over, but I keep coming back to it like a broken X. It's a hard decision to make, but everything tells me that this company deserves to fly. Now, I want to show you my positions before I go over why I think this is going to fly. Now, let's take a look at them. We have a ton of put credit spreads on Amazon. This one will be fine. It's not going under 3,100. Let's hope. These two I'm a little worried about, especially this one. It's a 32.95 put credit spread. Essentially saying that Amazon will be above 32.95 by this Friday. Now, obviously, I wrote this a long time ago thinking that Amazon was going to fly after earnings. And then when earnings dropped hard, I then opened this position because I figured that it was an overreaction on why it sold off so hard. But clearly, I was wrong. I currently am down about $239 on it, but I will be down a lot more on expiration day if this is still under 32.95. I can lose a maximum of 1,000 or about $950. So we have 2 more days to see if this one will cover, but obviously still very, very risky. Another one we have is about the same one, except we're risking a little bit less. We can still lose a lot of money though. Now, as for next week, we have a lot of them. We have our Amazon 32.75 credit spreads, our Amazon 32.80 credit spreads. I don't know why they're like separate. That should not be how it is, but oh well. And then we have the 3200s, which we should be fine on as well. A lot of BABAs as well, but mainly it's Amazon. And then the week after, we have the most of them. If we look at this, 3250, 3290, 3250, 3250, 3255, 3290, 3275. A lot. If we actually look at how much on Amazon in total we are risking, it is a ton. A lot more than I expected and a lot more than obviously I want to risk. Risking 26,000 in total. That's a lot. I've never had that much on one position. That's not equity. So obviously we have basically everything in Amazon. We have all of our put credit spreads, and then we also have our Leaps call that has just been continuing to get obliterated every single day. Down another $2,000 on that today. So it's rough. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is really, really rough and very frustrating owning this company, or owning the stock, because I hate to twist that. It's the stock. It's not the company. The company is amazing. The company continues to post amazing earnings every quarter. I mean, we have a giant earnings beat of almost 100% on the earnings, and then a revenue beat of doing 125.5 billion for one quarter. You know, it's incredible what this company is doing and how much they're making. But unfortunately, like I said, the risk of owning Amazon is they heavily, heavily manipulated stock. And, you know, they will hold it down. And by them, I mean the market manipulators will hold this thing down as we've seen. You know, we go back to July and they have just not let the stock move at all. You know, kept it in that little channel. And another interesting thing I saw is if we go back to March 16th, you know, the day of the big crash, and we look at how much Amazon's gone up since then, it's got up 93.8%, which is a lot. But let's look at the NASDAQ. How has the NASDAQ done since March 16th? Where is it? Right there. The NASDAQ is up 102%. The NASDAQ is outperforming Amazon since the COVID crash. The one stock that benefited the most from COVID is getting destroyed by the NASDAQ. Now, in every metric, this should not be true. Amazon should have benefited the most, which the company did. But for some reason, the stock has not moved at all. It just sits in that channel, and the market manipulators just keep it there. I mean, look at that, dude. It literally just hasn't moved at all in over 8 months. Stuck. Absolutely stuck. And while every other company has gone up, you know, exponential amounts, hitting new all-time highs every single week, and this company is sitting at 32.68. It's incredible how manipulated the stock is, but so everything tells me that this company is going to thrive very, very soon. I'm trying to stay patient. I'm trying not to, you know, panic sell, even though it's very tempting when you see, you know, an amazing earnings beat and the company loses 200 points, literally 200 points off from where it was. It was 34.70, and now it's at, you know, 32.68. It's incredible how much the stock has gone down despite posting one of the biggest earnings beats. And then you have other companies that miss earnings and somehow still go up. It's crazy that this is happening. It's crazy that the stock is not 4,000 by now, much less even 3,500. But like I said, they're keeping it there. They're keeping it in that channel, and I'm hoping that it's going to break out very, very soon. I have obviously a lot of money invested into it, hoping that it does, betting big that it does. And we'll just have to see. I'm obviously very bullish on other positions as well, like Facebook. You guys know that. Alibaba, Visa, and I closed out my Nvidias today for about a 98% gain. Home Depot as well, and then we're also bearish on Tesla. We might actually close these out to free up more collateral, and then try to use that to buy even more Amazon. This is another big Amazon one that we have. We wrote this a long, long time ago. We're already up 36% on that. Essentially saying it's going to stay above 28.50 by July. And I think that'll happen. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. So we'll just might as well collect the rest of the, 1,300. But, we're risking obviously a little bit of money on that. And that's where some of the collateral comes from. But, I like Amazon, and I think it's going to have its run soon. I've never seen a company that posts this good of earnings consistently for the past, 9 months and somehow still gets beat down badly. So obviously, we'll have to see how everything happens. But I mean, this company it's off, 8% from its highs. That's incredible. If you look at it, it's up 4% in the last 6 months. Well, you got Apple up 20, Tesla obviously up 200%, Microsoft up 16, Netflix up 15, Nvidia up 32%. It's down to a 78 PE ratio, which obviously is still high, but you got to remember this is a growth company. You have companies like Tesla and Zoom and all these other ones that have insane PE ratios. So I'm staying bullish on Amazon. I'm thinking it's going to break out very, very soon. And obviously we put all our money into that. Like I said, if I say something, I back it up with the money that I put into it, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. So, hopefully it will work out. Hopefully we won't lose all of our money on one bad play, but I'm expecting this to recover very, very soon. The only ones like I said, I'm kind of worried about right now are the ones expiring this week at $32.95, just because they're already in the money right now. So we'll see how everything goes. It's been a pretty bad week, as you guys can clearly see, down about a little over $3,000. So we'll have to see. We had to deposit $2,500 more, which stinks, because I had to use that money for taxes. So I'm really hoping I can get up quick and get out of some of these positions and get that money back into my account for taxes. So, we'll see. We're still doing really good for the month. We're still very blessed, but setbacks like this really, really hurt. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated, but let me know what your thoughts are on this. Have a wonderful day. Bye.